Hello, 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 my crafty peeps. I am here with the 2-for-1. So I'm here with the CCAY Christmas Crafting All Year, hosted by Scrap Passion 01, who is Betty here on the Y2. I'm like Y2, YT. And you can check down below in the comments and see all the other lovely ladies who are participating. And I am also participating in this month's Christmas in July. What is it called? The Paper Stash Smash that is hosted by who is it hosted by? KarolinaKrafts and Project 39 mini albums, if I'm not mistaken. And I also have them to link down below. So they are just hosting that for the month of July. And you can go check out my other video where I posted, I think it was the 5th of July, which is my baby birthday. Anyway, um, as far as what I will be trying to smash for the month of July. And so let's go ahead on and get started of what I created so far. So like I said, this is my Christmas crafting in Christmas Crafting All Year, which is CCAY, that is hosted the second Sunday of every month. And it's a year collab. So like I said, we're here in July, and then just this month I'll be posting a lot about the Christmas in July Paper Stash Smash. Okay, so let's go. Let's go, y'all. So, like I said, look at that video where I mentioned down the 5th of July, and you'll see the papers that I'm referencing here in this video. So the first thing I created was, I'm going to say the first thing I'm going to show you anyway, were these hanging gift card holders. Now, this was created, or I watched the tutorial by Paper Planet Papery, and I'll have a link to her channel down below. Now, if I forget to put these channels, y'all make sure y'all message me in the comments, and I'll go back and put them. Because, of course, I'm going to copy and paste the ones for the CCAY, but I got to remember to put the other three, which is KarolinaKrafts, the Project 39, and then this Paper Potpourri. So by the time I go start put stuff in the comments, I might forget. So if I forget, make sure y'all, y'all want to see, make sure y'all put in the comments, and I can go back and do that. So this right here is by the Paper Potpourri. What's her name? Look, Paper Planet Papery, these peas. And so these are the ones that I created. Now these right here, I use a 12 by 12, and like I said, you can see in that video. And these are the 3 by 4 cards. And so I made these hanging ornaments. Now on the back here, the Paper Potpourri also had these little free to and from. She had these in her coffee shop. So when I linked it, you can go to her coffee shop and you can get these off of there. These right here, which are these gift card cash little templates that I created, which are these right here, is going to be in my coffee shop. So I have a link down below for that. So you can go get that free download. So you can get these as to play as, gift card templates. But then that to and from you're going to get from the Paper Potpourri, Paper Planet Potpourri. I'm going to call it the party papery. All right, so those links down below. Like I said, if I don't remember, make sure there's a lot of videos and stuff I'll be linking down there. So let me show you which ones I have right here, and this is how they are. And of course, you just hang them off the little tree right here. Like I said, on the front of these right here is that 3 by 4, and then you got that pocket which you're going to put your to and from, and then that gift card template in there. Of course, you can put cash also. So I'm going to show you the front of these really quick. I'm not sure how many is on the actual 12 by 12 sheet of paper, but I used the ones that were in this portrait type format, I guess you could say. And there was a couple of them that was the landscape, and I'll show you those. I made those in some cards. This right here, you'll probably recognize this paper right here, and I just put stickers on these right here. And this is what I was doing my Christmas in July loaded swap with. So you, if you haven't seen that already, you'll see that video coming up, and you can see some of the other items I created for the Christmas in July loaded envelope swap that I hosted for the month of July. And that was over, or everything had to be mailed out by the 6th of July. And so those videos have started to be posted. All right. Now, and so then the other thing I use this stamp right here, and I just use this one. May your Christmas be cozy, warm, and bright. I use that stamp right there. And I use them on this right here. This is another full 12 by 12 sheet, because I had a lot of loose sheets in that particular video. And so I cut them and I made these cards. And this is right here is one, you know how they be having those strips? And so actually this is like the 12 by 12. So this is like one strip of 12 by 12. And I cut it down to make these A2 cards. And so I was able to get 3 of these. And you can see that's where I used that stamp. So I just put it in the middle there. with some black cardstock and then put that white on top. So I was able to get 3 of those. And then for like the bottom half of that 12 by 12 with this one right here with that same sentiments put across the middle right there. Alright, so I was able to make those 6 cards out of that one 12 by 12 piece of paper. And then like I mentioned when I saw those other cards, well this of course as you can see is a 3 by 4. I did not use it on that because it was too wide to put on that when I had to cut it down. So I actually made it into a card. You can see right here where I did use an embossing folder back there with some snowflakes on that red paper. Hopefully you can see it. And these close the envelope. And these right here is where I was talking about where they got that in the landscape. And that's the Merry Christmas. This also has some embossing on it, but you can't see it really good. But this has the embossing, and these two do not. So this is the Happy Holidays. You got the Season's Greetings, and then, of course, this Merry Christmas. And so I was able to make those 3 cards out of those. Last but not least, for this particular video, I am starting to do these frames. So let me get this one. This right here, I believe this was already done, so I'm not sure if it was on that paper pad. I think it was, but don't quote me. And this is where I just take like a 12 by 12 piece of paper. You know, it's always has some larger images on it, so we can use for different things. So I am starting to use them as picture frames. And this is one that was probably a 12 by 12. I went on to cut it down so it fit in this 8 by 10 frame. As you can see, you got some snowmen down here, and I put the picture there, but you can see the tree on the side. This particular one had a back side, so I have to finish the back right here where you can see, move these down because I'm actually going to put these down here. I'm trying to think I want to put a sentiment. So this right here is going to be a 2-for-1. As you can see up there, you got the Santa Claus going across there with the moon, so I'm going to put the 2 photos down here so you could also put pictures. That way you can switch them out. Oh, see? Hopefully this didn't cut off. Oh, good. Sorry about that, y'all. So this, it goes both ways. So that right there. This right here was also a the 8 by 10, and I just cut it off on that side over here. This one you did see in when I said I was doing the Christmas July paper stash smash. So this is going to do your Santa. I'm going to put the paper the photo mats here, like 2 black photo mats right here, so you can put your pictures. And if you want to, I might put down a little, because you can still do some little journaling down here on this if you want to. So I did this one, and this is the back of that one. I'm not for sure if I'm going to put some photo mats on the back of there, because then this is the same thing. You can flip. If you don't want to see this one, you can flip it over and get some other photos, and that's another 8 by 10. And then I have 2 5 by 7s. This here was also another one of the 12 by 12. So you see one here, and I've used the other side. This is the 5 by 7, so of course I'm gonna leave that other one. I could do a 4 by 6, but I have to get it in the portrait. I don't have any of the portrait 4 by 6s, so I am gonna do that one. So I'm just going to put some of the photo mats here, and that's the back of that one. I love those snowflakes; those are so cute. And like I said, these right here are the 5 by 7s in the landscape. And then this right here is that same paper that I did my Christmas in July loaded envelope with. And I just did this. But here I used some of the stickers I put on here. This was the first one I've done. I'm like, oh. I mean, with the stickers anyway, as you can see, the other ones doesn't have that. But it's the same pretty much as I was doing those little 4 by 4 refrigerator things. And I was putting the photo mat on there with the sticker. This just, of course, is different size because this one you got the 5 by 7. But it's the same. And then you just take this out just like in the other ones. Maybe, maybe not. And then the stickers on the top, I put E6000 to make sure those didn't stay out. So you take those out, you're going to put your photos in there and just slide it back in. Alright, and that is that. This right here, I don't think I also don't have anything on the back of here. And you can see there's just a little mouse singing a little lullaby. I believe that is all I have for this particular video. Make sure you check all the lovely ladies out down below who is participating in the CCAY, which is the Christmas Crafting All Year. Like I said, that's hosted by Betty, who is Scrap Passion here, Scrap Passion 01 here on the YT. So make sure you go check those lovely ladies out and see what they created for July. And then, of course, I'll see you in all my other videos, but I'll see you for another CCAY in in August, but you'll see more videos coming up as far as that Paper Sta Smash collab that I am participating in this month. There's a whole lot of words coming out, y'all. Alright, see you in my next video.